Okay, quick update. Um, on Monday, I was working at the locker still. I still have to do the makeup. It's taking much longer than I expected. Like everything about downsizing, it always takes more time. And at the end of the day, I had this itchy throat, and it was really bothering me because all day long I was like, and so I went to the pharmacy and I got one of those rapid response kits. And I took the test in the parking lot and it was negative, and I was like, oh great, because I was really happy because the day before I had gone to supper with my old aunts, my 3 aunts, and my dad who's 83. So I was worried that if I have COVID, oh my god. And the weekend I also worked a couple of days before. I worked one day. I replaced a makeup artist I worked with, and she was sick, so she didn't have COVID, but she was sick, and so I replaced her on a set. So I was with a lot of people. We all wore masks, but still. And then that weekend I also had a meetup of vegan like-minded people, and so we were like about 30 people in that park outside, but still a lot of people. And when I woke up the next day, I was like, first of all, I didn't sleep very well that night. I felt like I had been hit by a truck. My whole body was aching. My throat, my face was hurting. My sinus, oh my god, my sinus were hurt. And because I had such a headache, I had nausea. So I did a tisane with some ginger. It did help a little, but I couldn't eat. I had my coffee. The first thing I did is Avalon coffee because I can't do anything without the coffee. And thankfully I didn't throw it up. And I also had like a bad cough. I was feeling like my head was in cotton. And my whole body was like limp, like a rag doll. I was weak. I was like, oh my god, this is not normal. So around 11, after walking Lily, I decided to take the test again because I'd heard that sometimes you have to take it once or twice or 3 times. So I took it, and very quickly the second bar, that means that you're positive, appeared, and I was like, oh shit. So and that meant that I did a quarantine of 14 days when I came back during COVID in 2020 to Montreal. I did a 14-day quarantine in March, and I know how it drives you up the wazoo to stay in the van. Thankfully, it's not cold outside, and I couldn't open the door in March. It was really cold. It was not fun to do the quarantine in the van. But anyway, so I have COVID, and all day long I couldn't sleep. I had fever. The fever was 38, 39. It hovered. And so I drank a lot of water, not enough, and I didn't have any Gatorade. And it's pretty hot. We have an heat wave. Today it's going to be 40 Celsius, which is really hot. It's going to be unbearable. So I'm going to have to be very careful and make sure I hydrate. And because I'm going to stay in the van, I can't go anywhere else. I can walk. They told me I could walk with a mask and make sure I distance myself. And, tell people not to approach me. But this felt like nothing I've ever had. Yesterday I called Info Santé, which is Info Health, and the lady told me to take a lot of Gatorade, which I didn't have at the time. And my friend Eric came and brought me some water and 2 bottles of Gatorade. I drank one during the night to make sure. She said, make sure you hydrate tonight and in advance for that event of eat. So I'm going to really drink the Gatorade. I have another bottle left in the fridge. It's going to be for today, and I'm going to drink a lot of water. I'm going to make a soup later. I think I'm going to have a ramen for breakfast because I didn't eat yesterday at all, and I'm hungry this morning. It's quite early. It's about 5 o'clock in the morning. I must have slept. I don't know. It was still, the sun was still up when I went to bed. Anyway, so that's it. I didn't finish my locker. I hope I'm going to finish. I'm gonna have, like, first of all, when you stop having fever, you need to stay distance for 5 days. So hopefully my fever, which is still not very high, but I still have fever today, and hopefully the fever is gonna go down. I'm really gonna rest. I really want to get better fast, so the best way to do it is just resting and resting and resting. And so this is the update about having COVID in the van. It's not too bad. I mean, I have a very comfortable bed and some really nice pillows, so I'm okay. I just hope I'm not gonna be too hot. And yesterday was awful, but today I think it's gonna be a little better. My headache is gone. I think it's the Tylenol. Thanks for watching, and this is Real Van Life. Okay, bye.